Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Happy Resurrection Sunday to you. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody. Before I get into that, let me close my eyes. There was something somebody was asking about relationship yesterday as we were doing that. Before I get into, I'll do a half an hour on that and then we will go into the resurrection. Somebody was saying to me, what do I feel about a woman who keep pursuing? Good morning, everybody. What do I feel about a woman who keep pursuing a man, knowing that the man is not interested? There was a man who asked me, and the man said, "If a man," he said, "one, two things: either love or sex." He said, "If you see a man and the man feels that he can get what he wants from you, he's going to try and get it. And then after he get it, and he's not calling you or talking to you or texting you, then he wants nothing to do with you." So I said to the man, I said, "So why would woman do such foolish thing in the first place?" Well, he said the man comes on very strongly, and the woman think that it's going to be a good relationship. And so because women are lovey-dovey person, he said, whenever time the man said something, they take it as face value and they believe what he said. And then after the man gone, then the woman is in a pursuing mode. And the woman start texting and calling, "Where you at? Where I've heard from you? Why have you called me?" Well, he said the man is in a different place because the man is already gone. But the woman can see that the man is gone because the woman feels that after they coming together, they're going to be coming together. But the man was just looking for a coming together, and he wasn't looking for a relationship. He was just looking for, what did it say? A one night stand. And after that, before that, the man was in a pursuing mode. The man was the one calling, texting. "Where you at? Where are you? Da da da." And then it's the other way around now. Now it's the woman who is in the pursuing mode. So after that, the woman thinks that everything is everything. And the woman starts pursuing the man and start calling, "Where you at? Oh, you don't call me. Oh, I was waiting for you to call me. Oh, da, 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 da." So when, and he said, YouTube said, TikTok said it shared time. And he said, if after you come together, say you come together, and then the man is still looking for other people, he's what he called, the girl said the galleys. He is the galleys, and he never want to settle down. So he's still pursuing or looking for other people. And after he's with you for a while, and then he leave you because he see another fish out there. And because there's another fish, he leave you and go to the other person. But when he leave and go to the other person was worse than you. And because the other person was worse than you, now, and he sees that you don't care about him anymore. You give up on him. You're happy. You're going on with your life. You get your apartment, you get your house, you get your this. And now he wants to come back into you because he see that you don't care about him. He wants to pursue you again because he see that you don't care about him. You don't miss him anymore. You move on with your life. And now the person who he left you for, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, he went over there and he gets the disappointment of his life. So now he's thinking that he was better off where he was in the first place. And so he began to start pursuing you again. The man said, if you are an idiot and let him come back in your life and tell you all these kind of things, saying this and that, you know what I mean? You're going to get it again. Because he really don't love you or care about you. He only care about himself. And because he wasn't getting what he want on the green grass on the other side, he begins or feel like he should come back to you. And you was one of the better of the two evil. So he start to pursue you again to come back because the grass don't not greener than the other side as he had thought that it was. And so he wanted you back because you was better than that person who he left you for. And he keep on doing the same thing, using group of women, using group of women, jump from one to the other to see if he can find himself or find someone who can make him happy. He is not happy. That's not a happy person, he said, because she is trying to see if he can get somebody to make him whole because he is not whole. He can't find himself. And because he can't find himself, he don't know who he is. And so he keep going from ladies to ladies. This one it don't make him happy. He jumped to the other one. That one don't make him happy. He jumped to the other one. And so he will never. And he find himself keep trying to come back to the ladies that he gave up in the first place because when you look and see that they are happy, they move on. Some of them get better education. Some of them do this, going to school, buying their car, buying their house, doing this. And he is at the same place where he was 10 years ago when he saw you at the corner store come out of your beautiful car and he is in the same place walking, nothing. He is trying to pursue you again, to use you, to make you feel like he was something special in your life that you lost. But he is anymore. Don't let somebody use you over love. If there is a man or woman for you, they will show up. God will show them up in your life. God will let that person come to you. But a lot of time, the person who we are looking for, as I said yesterday, I love the tall, dark, and handsome ones. But that never be what the Lord has for you. So the person who you are looking for, that is not what God has for you. There's a saying that, who God has for you is for you. What is God? Good morning, my darling. What is for you is for you. So when you see things happen and things don't work out, don't get in the pursuing mode. If you, all right, you didn't hear from the guy who you met and you collaborated with, and then a couple of days he's gone, you don't hear from him, and you text him or call him to chat and he don't answer, give up. If he wanted to call you, he would have called you. If he wanted to talk to you, he would have talked to you. If he wanted anything to do with you, he would have tried to contact you. that means he's gone. That means you don't want, you're not what he wanted. You make a fool of yourself, move on. Don't start calling, don't start texting, don't start showing up at where you are. The man said he's gone. He's gone. Leave. He's done. Move on. So with that being said, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. A lot of times things look like, and because a lot of us are getting up into 30 and 40 and oh my god, I don't get married, I have to get married, I have to get, you don't have to anything. You don't have to anything. God will make a way out of nowhere. I see and somebody tell me that this woman get married at 70 years old, never been married before in England. And the woman get married at the age of 70, don't even have any children. But the man that she married to is a millionaire. She married to a millionaire man at the age of 70 with no children. And the man has no children. He has never been married before. So a lot of times, when things look like, when it looks like, and people start talking about you, people start saying nobody wants you. Look at you. You live, you old, you dry up, you this, you that. Nobody wants you. You never know. You never know. What they always say in Jamaica, every hole have their stick in the bush. A little song on here said, I'm single, and this man came up yesterday, I blocked him because he carry on, tell me, oh, you're old and nobody wants you anymore. Like I told him I was looking for somebody. It's just a song that I like. I heard somebody play, and I say you're single. And he began to tell me, oh, this is not a dating show, because he's one of those people that came on here looking for women and disguising himself. That I said, this is not a dating show. So he started saying the same thing. Act like I was looking for somebody. And if I was looking for somebody, I was looking for him. No matter how old you get, there is somebody out there for you. It's not like that I wasn't married before. It is my choice to be single. My choice. It's nobody else's choice. When my husband died, I was a young woman. I could start throwing out more children. I choose not to. So a lot of time when you choose something for your life, man cannot understand. They think that in order for you to be happy, you have to have a man in your life. In order for you to be happy, they don't feel like you are fulfilled unless the thing is, it is we women that they feel like we have to have somebody in our life to make us be happy. No, we can be happy of ourselves. We can get our education. We can get our houses. We can get our cars. We can get whatever we want. We can even get somebody to go to the sperm bank to get her impregnated. You don't need anybody to make you happy. You can make yourself happy right where you are. Because God is God in your life, not a man. A man don't tell you. A man don't dictate to you what your happiness should be. You will make yourself happy. You make yourself happy. Don't let people tell you that because you're not married, you're not happy. And walk and hold your head down. I'm not married. I'm not married. It doesn't work like that. Because you're not married. That don't mean that you're less than. You're not less than. You are not less than anything. Because a lot of the time, a lot of us have a partner in our life and we are double not happy. A lot of us have people in our life that is so toxic that we are not happy. And when you was by yourself, was so happy. You were having fun and doing your things and smile on your face from here to here. Then you get somebody who's cheating, never home, don't help you. That's not a happy life. No, it's not. That is not happiness. That is not happiness. My hair is still wet. That is not happiness. Happiness is what you make of it. Happiness is what you make of it. Make yourself happy. In the morning, make yourself happy. Call upon the name of the Lord. Pray your prayer. Go about your business. And if you're a man, you do the same thing. This is not really for woman or man, it's for both sexes. Make yourself happy. A woman doesn't make you happy. Because sometimes you get in a relationship and that's not what you want. It's all quarreling day and night on both sides. That is in a relationship today. I hope that clarifies some of the things that some of you are listening that are saying that I should talk about. Now we're going to go and St. Luke chapter 14, 24. And we're going to read a couple of chapters from that. And First Peter 1 to 3. First Peter 1 3 said, Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten us again upon the living hope by the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Jesus Christ raised from the dead. It is gone today. He's not there. But this is for us. And here is, it says, Mary came to see the tomb of Jesus. The Lord has gone, the stone had rolled away. The angel said to Mary, The Lord has risen. Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is gone, gone to glory, gone. The tomb is empty. He is gone to sit on the Father's side, gone, death triumphant, gone. Sin is defeated. Sin is defeated. When the veil was rent, sin is defeated. Gone to live forevermore. So now, my friend, if you don't know that my Savior, I beg of you, don't wait too long to pray. Don't wait until the bride being completed. Don't wait until you hear it says too late. Don't wait until you hear it says too late. Find yourself in somewhere today in a church. The church is a home, or in a church building. Iron sharpened iron, just to get a little more power in yourself. Just to get a little more power in yourself. Just to get a little more, if you can. I noticed that to come to church early today, the church is going to be packed because people generally go to church on Easter and New Year's Day. Then you don't see them again sometime until the last Sunday of the year. But, but find yourself to glorify God. Now, upon the first day of the week, very early in the morning, they came unto the sepulchre, bringing spices which they had prepared. the certain matter of the and they found the stone rolled away from the sepulchre. And they entered in and found not the body of the Lord Jesus. And it came to pass, as they were much perplexed thereabout, behold, two men stood by them in shining garments. And as they were afraid and bowed down their face to the earth, they said unto them, why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but he is risen. Remember how he spoke unto you when he was yet in Galilee, saying, the Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinners or sinful men and be crucified, and the third day he will rise again. And they remembered his word and returned from the sepulchre and told all those things unto their 11 and all the rest. So they told the rest that Jesus Christ is risen. And our believer Thomas don't believe that he is risen or he's going to be risen. He, he said he got to see the nail print in his hand, he got to put his hand in his side to know that if it's really the Lord that is risen. A lot of time we want to, we are Christians and we are this and that, and we don't believe a word that the Lord said or the Lord spoken to his disciples. We always want to say that it's not so, and you get up and you're telling people something, and they will not believe. They went and said that he was risen, and they did not believe. And so they all get up and run to the grave to see if he really was there. And when they went there was no body. The body was gone. He was risen. And he said he'll meet them in Galilee. But he didn't believe that he was going to meet them really in Galilee because they think that he is dead and wants to. Although they see that or saw that he had raised up Lazarus from the dead, still, they still didn't believe. They still didn't believe. Although Lazarus was risen, he raised Lazarus. He said, I am the resurrection and the life. Though you're dead, yet shall you live. They don't want to. They don't want to believe. People don't believe. People don't believe things. They don't believe. People don't believe you. They don't believe. They don't believe. They don't believe you. You've been hoping. Listen to my song. People don't believe one word you say. Even if you have a friend, they will say that they believe, but they don't believe anything. They don't believe you. They don't believe anything. They don't believe one thing. They don't believe you at all. And so, and so, so this is coming from St. Luke chapter 24. And 7 says, the Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, and he and the third day he rose again. When he said that he was going to rose again, people don't believe that he was going to raise again. And so his disciples returned to the sepulchre. And then they went and tell the 11 disciples who have to come back to the grave again to see if it is really so that he is risen. They don't want to believe that he's risen, although they're with him and he said that he is going to be rose from the dead. They don't believe him. They don't believe that he is risen from the dead. But today's resurrection. Today's resurrection. I'm just typing out something on my other channel. Resurrection Sunday. So keep your I'm just typing something here. I'm not doing a lot of things, not too much. I'm just posting this on my channel. Taking a while to get there. Okay, so no matter what you say to people, no matter what you say to people, they don't believe. I like that. Beautiful. Anyway, people don't believe anything that you say. So even if you said the Lord is risen, as the woman who went to the sepulchre, I told them that they went to the grave and nobody was there. The body was gone. Like what? What is going on? Although they went to the sepulchre, I was doing something on my other channel. I have three channel taping on. Although they went to the sepulchre and see that the Lord has gone, and he went and told their disciples that he is gone, they still hadn't believed. And so, Mr. and Mrs. Stone, all your horses, they didn't believe. So when things happen and you tell anybody, and then there's a lot of people who said women are not supposed to be pastors or women are not supposed to be preachers. The first person who went to the grave to and saw that Jesus Christ was risen was a woman, was three women. Although they didn't go there for that purpose, they went there to anoint his body and to wrap it better. They noticed that he was gone. The angels spoke to them. They went back and tell it to the men who should have been the one, the preachers who found that this body was risen or he was risen. They were hiding somewhere that people were coming to kill them as usual. They were hiding somewhere afraid that Paul was coming back to get them. They are afraid. And so the woman was pushed in front. As usual, the woman pushed in front. And the woman went to the sepulchre to anoint the body of Jesus and realized that the body was gone. And that's why the song said he's gone. Over death triumphant, he's gone. He's gone to glory to sit on the Father's side. He's gone. Women were the first one who came to the sepulchre to find out that Jesus Christ was risen. The man wasn't anywhere to be found. But yet they turned around and said, oh, the man, although Jesus Christ called you, they're telling you they don't want to hear anything from you. Or they want to hear from certain people. Certain people has it. And that's all man is, you know. That's all man is. It has to be their way, what they think. You would be there and you would be holier than thou. But in the eyes of man, I'm not saying man. In the eyes of human, you are nobody. Although you are called by God, and because they are blind, they cannot see. They cannot see that you are called. They are looking and fleshing other person and saying that person has it. But in the meantime, and in the interim, that person's heart is so black. That person is so evil or so wicked. But that's the person that man sees. Because men are blind. And because the Lord hasn't opened their eyes to see. And then they're the first one to turn around and said, oh, if I had known wisdom. In all things, put your spiritual eyes on. Don't look in the flesh. Because if you look at someone in the flesh, you will not be able to see their flaws. Look eternally. In order to see what someone does in the flesh, don't see what they do outwardly. Look at the little idiosyncrasies that they have. Look when they see someone. Good morning, my darling. Look at the little idiosyncrasies that they have. Look at the ways when they see you or see someone. Oh, they give them the evil eyes, looking out of the corner of the eyes. If you want to see somebody flaws, look at the way how they operate with someone else. Because all the time they want to think that they are. And when they see somebody else trying to rain on their parade, in other words, they have a problem with that. Because I was the first. I was here first. I was the singer. I was the preacher. I was the this. I was the drum player. I was the this. And then you walk in and they think that you are going to be taking their place. And all hell break loose. If that person was a good person, it wouldn't matter to them. Because they would know that if you are good, no one can take your place. But if you're evil from within, your place is not secure. Your place is not secure if you think that someone can walk in who have a more spiritual inclined to God. And then you're going to start looking with the crossways, and the eyes going to be looking, and you're not going to be doing. And that's how you know that the person that people are pushing up, if they are good. A lot of us going to be astonished or amazed, and maybe not, on the day of judgment, when we see the people who is going down into hell of Hades. I saw a play once, and I will never stop thinking or talking about that play. It was a play about judgment, and people were going to the gates, and is my name in the book? They would ask, yes or no, bawling and wailing. No, your name not in the book. Is my name in the book? Yes or no? And this girl who was a street worker came and said, is my name in the book? And the angel said, yes, your name is in the book. Everybody was astonished because she was a street worker. How can her name be in the book? You know, come on. Because it's only people who people said the name will be in the book, will be in the book. So there came a man, a big briefcase in his hand, and he was reading the Bible and coming up to the gate because he's so holy. He can't stop reading the Bible. I am pastor, reverend, evangelist, missionary, deacon, elder, all the names in the book he has. It's my name in the book. The angel said, no, your name is not in the book. They said, look again, man. My name have to be in the book. It was a Jamaican play. And the angel looked again. And I think he went down about 4 times. Tell her to look again because the name has to be in the book. And when he found out that his name wasn't in the long book of life, with his briefcase, his Bible, and his many names that he has, he dropped that Bible and began to curse. I don't know anybody knows Jamaican languages. He could begin to say all those things. And I say that to say this. When you think that the person who you think, who you give the crown already on earth, thinking they are that, they are nothing. Stop giving people crown who went home, talk about, criticize, put you down. It's their fault. There was one person that I know, and I won't even say where he is. That person and I cannot take tea because the man is a pastor and the man has a black heart. I cannot take tea with the man. I cannot take tea with the man. I can't. This is not who he said he is. But you know something? Everybody giving so much accolades. But I can see that the person is not. You ever see some people every time you walk, every time you go? I'll take that back. Do you ever see some people that as soon as you get to a place, they start doing everything that you stand for? If they use the dress, honey, and they see you, they have to start. And it's like they're telling their wives, oh, why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you look this way? Why can't you look like that? Why can't you do this? It's evil. If you have something and somebody have to go away and buy and get and do the same thing that you do, it's called jealousy. It's called envy. And that's not Christian like. If somebody said you look nice, and you look nice, yes. But if their wives or their family got to come and dress up to match you, it's not good. You don't envy anybody of what they have. If you are jealous in your heart, that means it's envy. If you're jealous for things, it means it's envy. If somebody have it and you have to have it, it's envy, it's jealousy. You don't have to have it, you don't have to do it. You have to do it. I said if I see you with a plant and you have the blue one, I'm getting the white one. Because I don't want you to say that because you have it, I go and have it. I know I'm not gonna do it. If you have a dress and I saw the dress and I go, oh, what a beautiful dress. Don't think that I'm going to buy. And if I have one like it and I saw you with it, I would never wear it. I would never wear it to the place that you're going to say I have it. Even if I have it before, I will not wear it. I will not do it because I don't want you to say because you have it. I have to go and get it. I have to- that somebody else does. It's not a good thing. You must know. I got to look out and see where my dog is. He's walking up and down outside. If you have to do, oh boy, if you have to do something or everything what everybody else does, I don't see my dog. He run away. Oh, he's there eating the bushes, some grass. Yeah, so if you have to do the thing that other people does in order to measure up or to be in that same place with somebody. That's not good. It is not good. You have to be yourself. Don't let anyone let you be envious or envy for what they have. What they have, you don't know what all they get. You don't know how they get it. So you get it first. I will not be on here long today because I have to go to church. I think I will come back on at 1 o'clock or run about or somewhere after church. Maybe it depends. And talk a little bit to you. I am very happy to be here today. Thank you for watching. I know some of you, I know some of you was